Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Factorio on the PC. So, we are in the process of getting to a rocket. We have purple science automated. We're trying to get to the point of yellow automated. But, we ran into some issues with iron and steel production. So for right now, yeah, both of them are pretty light on numbers. We're using up a lot of iron per second, a lot of steel per second. We're kind of outstripping our production. We're in the process of setting up much nicer steel production. I'm gonna go ahead and reverse this. Our laser turrets are only so good. We really need to either get flamethrowers everywhere or just double up on all laser turrets everywhere and have more walls. So I'm used to playing with Rampant, as I keep saying, and in Rampant, you really don't want them to ever touch your wall. So having super thick walls is kind of a negative thing. In vanilla, though, super thick walls is okay. Encouraged, perhaps. There's always something. There's always something going on that has to be addressed. So let's just... This is definitely like a focal point for them, which is fine. We'll just beef it up. Fuck you, bug. Yeah. Okay. We are making blue chips, but the only thing we really care about for blue chips is modules right now. These modules are going to get us very nice, compact, good electric furnace setups. So that is something we desire. Oh, iron. I need iron for myself, for my own personal projects, not even a part of the factory. Why, really coming in hot and heavy, huh? Flamethrowers are good, though. No doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, I know I don't need that many modules at the moment, so I don't really want to go overboard here with the production. Go, you know, just kind of set it up. Great. Okay. This wall down here, the blueprint I use, really is pretty dependent on flamethrowers. So I can stack plenty of laser turrets everywhere, and that'll help. But they're still gonna break through this wall. So we could just run a pipeline down from our old base. It's going to be pretty lengthy, and we'll need many, many undergrounds. But it's doable. Pretty surprising this tank isn't full. This never got disconnected, so... Yeah. I wonder if just... That's our consumption rate over here for oil. Pretty much every drop we make is being consumed. If I wanted to find alternative oil, where would I look? Way over there. Hold on. Is this... Oh god, if that's the end over there, we could just clear that out. I think we'll take a look real quick. If we could just remove the entire western threat, that would be kind of nice. And claim some new oil in the process. Yep. Okay. This is a peninsula. Excellent. Fuck you. All I care about is killing the spawner. Mother load. Yeah, I think that's all of them, probably. For there. It's another massive iron deposit, if that was something we were interested in. Okay. That is the bug threat effectively neutralized on our western side. Obviously, there's still bugs here, but they'll eventually rush into my defenses and die, and we can kind of drag them over there a little bit. We could just kill it all off. But, yeah, that's pretty good. Because this oil looks promising. 133, 204, 246. I mean, there's a lot of hatches there. So I think we have ourselves a second oil field. Not really, it wasn't really a major concern of mine, but it's nice. Okay. How are modules looking? Nothing is being made except for this thing here with low power. No, because we just don't have enough green circuits. Oh. I see. It's 3 separate inputs. Okay. Well, we mainly want speed modules, I guess. So let's route this over all the way to speed. Hold on, my old base, I've got hundreds and hundreds of green circuits. And they're putting it all in buffer chests. We can pretty easily make these passive providers, though. So there it shows the ratio, I guess. 25 solar panels to every 21 accumulators is the golden ratio. Yeah, I mean, we really shouldn't ever have low power issues. Although these beacons are real power-hungry bitches. Once I have... it's funny because the beacons aren't doing anything. once I have iron and steel in abundance, I'll feel more comfortable slapping down plenty of solar fields. But I really don't want to tax iron and steel too much at the moment. Every single one of these beacons wants speed module 3. Let's nix. Let's just nix all beacons for production or efficiency. Efficiency lowers energy consumption, which is probably fairly useful to me right now, but it's a pretty small concern in the grand scheme of my little base here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if something is fucking with my solar ratios or what. But these solar fields, which should work in vanilla, are not working in vanilla. The accumulators are building up charge way too slowly. Which is a problem, because if the solar fields won't work, I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, there's no, like, better accumulator or something. There's nothing that fucks with that. I can't think of any mod that I would have that would modify it. It shows you every mod that affects it. And I guess, curiously, mining drones and transport drones affects it, but I'm not sure why or to what degree. And I don't know. The why is really more the question. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go over here and just clear out all the bugs if we want to actually claim the oil. Okay, iron is building back up now, which is kind of surprising. Steel, however, is still being ravaged, so we're working on that. We're almost filled out for this whole thing. As far as the buildings are concerned, not not the modules, but we're working on that. Yeah, I mean, this wall is going to be impenetrable for a long time. And, yeah, I don't know what to do about solar. You can see the accumulator charge. All these accumulators should be able to hold 5.6 gigajoules. But they'll never accumulate that in one day, so... I guess maybe the problem is I just don't have enough excess power. Like, I'm scraping by as it is. So we either need more solar fields, more steam engines, or switch to nuclear. But I've already gone over all the downsides of nuclear. So I guess we're putting in another solar field. Which means I need to turn this back on. Yeah. Them's the brakes. Alright, another solar block. Alright, I mean, let's grab some piercing ammo, I guess, and kill some bugs. I'm gonna always get alerts that stuff is being damaged here. They're always gonna get hits in. But gotta just ignore it. My God, man. Alright, plan B. That's gonna take too long. I could make concussion turrets, but 20 seconds each is too much. Yeah, it's a lot of solar panels. Solar is really space intensive. That's the thing. It's free energy forever, but space intensive. I really don't care about. Pretty sure worms can't spread on their own. just mostly the bugs. Okay, bugs, bugs, bugs. Gather up all ye bugs. We probably need to kill these worms. They're a little close. Okay. Almost done. Done. Almost done. More bugs. Stupid, stupid bugs. I want to say that's about it. Although now that I'm just sitting here, we may as well kill these worms. Just eradication, you know? I do believe that is it. Our west coast is clear. Very nice. Let's use the... Oh, now it's clear. Use the well planner. Looks pretty solid to me. I'm gonna use nanobots here. And we still lost a laser turret over there. Well, that's a lot of pump jacks, actually. Many, many pump jacks. Hold on, I need some copper real quick. Just make a shit ton of these. Pump jacks, 20. That's how many I need. And pipes are in need. And we're gonna need underground. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pipe it all the way over to the oil section. 'Cause I'm crazy like that. bug. It wasn't enough, man. This is a lot of bump jacks. Okay, well, regardless. It's going to be a lot of underground pipes. Yeah, a lot of underground pipes. But, I mean, underground pipes at this point are fairly abundant. Not like an insane expense for me, so yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to like put road there, and we'd have to put up a fluid depot, and then we'd have to set up a request depot, which probably all in all costs like more iron than just making the underground pipes. So, yep, here we are. That's probably not gonna be enough. Almost certainly not. Stupid rock. What does this cost? This costs 15 per. Okay, well then maybe it would have been cheaper to just do the depots, but we're too far invested now. Mm-hmm. Yep, can't build on the road. Getting pretty close. Pretty close. A lot of iron. Hmm. Yeah. Bucket. There you go. Okay. probably want a pump. Otherwise, we're going to have so much oil just sitting, doing nothing in these pipes. And that doesn't really help us. So that'll suck all the oil out of those hundreds of pipes we have. And ensure that it sits in this system where we will actually use it. I probably should put up a storage tank or two. Yeah, we're out of petroleum gas. We're making that much plastic, and we're using that much plastic. But now, with new and improved oil coming in, hot damn. That was a good find. I mean, maybe this southern thing is a peninsula as well. Maybe I should go look. Yeah. Good steady supply of oil now. Keep those refineries running. Except for our power problem, which may never be solved. I mean, I guess just keep adding more and more solar fields. I don't want all this stone. Alright, let's take a look-see down south. That's fun. Do we see ocean on the southern side? Ever? No. Nope, just bigger and bigger nests. Yeah, it's certainly pointing to not being a peninsula. Okay, so this is going to be a main point of defense then. No, this is a frontier is what they would say. No good. No good. Well, you can't get lucky that many times. Good water here. That. Yeah, okay. I mean, it might eventually curve out, but I don't know if I can want to clear out everything in here. I don't know. I'm too curious to not know where it ends, though. Oh god, it's turning north. Yeah, this is all connected landmass. Okay, never mind. All connected. Okay. So that's just a lake. That's not an ocean. Then yeah. Yeah. Then we pretty much have it as we have it. The only thing we can do then is connect well, make sure this entire defensive perimeter is secured. Easiest way to do that really would be to just put roboports all over here. Make sure it's all connected. They'll repair walls. They'll place flamethrowers, laser turrets, so on and so forth. It's just question of placing things and getting oil there. But I really don't want to strain the Roboport / electric pole / laser turret network until I get steel going real well. Let's look at our modules. It has made 15 module 3s for speed. I think it's put one inside of itself. Well, the robots did, but still. Yeah, for now, let's just cool it. If I'm making modules, I want them to go towards steel and iron and steel. But I guess these can stay because it's going to help make more speed modules. We also do want productivity modules because that makes you consume less ingredients, which is good. But yeah, speed for what the fuck? How the fuck did they get in? Where the hell did they... What? I mean, how did they get in without, like, anything being noticed? Not destroying any walls? You just walked in and got to my base? Oh, yeah. They walked in and got to my base. Okay. Man, beacons are pretty power hungry. Not even like doing anything, just sitting there, they're power hungry. This is why you go nuclear. God, maybe I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's pretend I lived in a world where I wanted to get into nuclear. First thing that I would want to do is place a mining depot. And, that's the problem. Alright, we'll solve that real quick. Oh god, I have no ammo on me. That didn't go well. Uranium ammo would be nice. Great, great, great stuff. Right, so the mining depot, we'll need to get sulfuric acid to it. I don't think you need a great deal of sulfuric acid, and we are making it here. If we want to just remove that. Let's just assume we don't need any of this stuff right now. Yeah, so we'll make sulfuric acid. Here's a mining depot to mine uranium. Good. And, I don't have any mining drones on me, but we can get that. And we got to get power over there. Good. And we lost a laser turret up there. That's bad. Always something. Mining drones. And more underground pipes. Yeah, it's going to be an eternity before we get modules all up in this business. So far, we've made 21. But as we get modules into beacons, should be a bit faster. I mean, yeah. Slowly but slowly, this will increase in speed. But that's assuming we continue to have blue chips. And we're really struggling on blue chips. Because we're struggling on green chips. We're struggling on green chips because of copper. Just not enough drones in copper? I'm going to change this to transport drones. Stacking 20. Let's have 30 on hand. And how is copper production going? Yeah, it's kind of scraping by, but that's because of power issues, right? We've had a lot of low power. Because that's been a factor. Yeah, fuck, and I just continually have defense problems that I have to keep babysitting because I refuse to properly set it up. This is always my problem in Factorio. That's kind of why I like playing with Rampant, though, is because there is no ignoring it. You can't. You will die. The game will be over, and then you can't do anything. Whereas vanilla, it's like, okay, maybe I'll get to that eventually. It's a little annoying. Yeah. Other you know, putting in bug mods and stuff, it's just like, oh god, this is my entire concern now for the next 10 hours. But yeah, we need oil over there. Yeah, you know what? Okay. We're gonna have to get... We're gonna have to do this anyways. Do I want roads? I don't know. I'll decide that later. Let's just get roboports in place. Sure. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna deconstruct everything that's not on my side of the wall. Okay. And then we'll just put down proper blueprint, flamethrowers. We'll have repair packs here with robots. All will be quite well. Eventually. They'll slowly get around to this. But I need to get oil over there. Oop. You son of a bitch. Okay, that's oil. I mean, really, we need like one flamethrower turret. That just hits this perfect natural bottleneck that they keep flooding into. That's all we really need. So let me just place a blueprint for a flamethrower right there. And there you go. That should be good to defend this for quite a long while, especially with repair bots. Okay, but then I also need a similar obscene amount of underground pipes for words in my brain. Sulfuric acid for uranium. Would have been a lot easier to just set up a second steam engine stack. and called it a day. But damn it, here we are. Yeah. Hey, damn it. Far reach doesn't apply to it, and it's fucking annoying. Okay. Now why is none of this powered? Oh, cliff explosives, my old nemesis. I was making explosives. Good. Make cliff explosives. We need more underground pipes. Pick up some coal while you're at it. Good. That'll take a while. But it is quite essential. And I never picked up mining drones, so let's go. I don't think we need an obscene amount. Probably not. Let's go with just 10. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. At that point, then, we may as well just do all uranium shit right here. Now, let me just look at this again. Yeah, he's got centrifuges. Oh, because he expects you to bring in concrete over there. Yeah. Uranium processing. God, that's a lot. I mean, the amount of nuclear reactors that this could support is, it's a lot. It's a lot. Nilos, I don't know if he even touches on it. He has a nuclear shop, but he doesn't have anything. Yeah, no nuclear plans, no Cobrex, nothing of that. Bob Aces, in his power book, has a nuclear reactor setup that is pretty wild. if he has... Oh, he does. Okay. Uranium processing, Cobra X enrichment, nuclear fuel, uranium fuel cell, nuclear fuel reprocessing. It's pretty tight. Honestly, that's probably all we need. Here's specifically beaconed Cobra X with 1 centrifuge. Probably making quite a bit. Here's just uranium processing. And this is beaconed uranium processing and Cobra X. Input 1 blue belt of uranium ore makes 130 U-235 a minute. That's quite a bit. 320 U-2... Yeah, okay, it's a lot. We probably just want this. That's really all we need. How's this coming along? Slowly, slowly, slowly. We're getting there. We'll get over here eventually. Yeah, so we need how many centrifuges? Quite a few. Probably just look at the blueprint. 20 centrifuges. And a chemical plant. Oh, I have that. Alright, 20 centrifuges. Let's make that our work order. We'll get that flamethrower eventually. So each centrifuge is 50 steel, 100 iron gear wheels, 100 red circuits, and 100 concrete, which means we need 2,000 concrete to complete our life's work. Well, we're gonna need a lot more than that, but unfortunately we weren't amassing concrete. We have to go off of this. Which is a decent amount of concrete. At this point, we probably could just delete this and just make a crate of concrete for us. We got Cobra X, that's good. We want nuclear reactor, though. So, obviously, his setup of 12 reactors is so far overkill, we don't even want to think about it. Really, all we need is 1. But you'll really never find a blueprint for 1. And most people would say it's not even worth it to do 1. If you're going to go through all the trouble of getting uranium. Processing it through all these centrifuges, so on and so forth. And the reason, especially you don't want 1, is because nuclear reactors get a neighbor bonus. So when they are next to other nuclear reactors, they get a bonus to each of them that makes them more effective. So, yeah, we don't want just 1. So this is the smallest that I've ever seen, the most compact. This is a 2 reactor setup. Just like that. You're going to be hard pressed to find a nuclear reactor setup online smaller than this. And we can kind of place it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. We need water access, but that's about it. So we'll just put it... Oh, we got pipes there. Okay, fine. Just put it right there. Yeah, we'll need more underground pipes. So we are going to be making turbines and heat exchangers and of course the nuclear reactors. Turbines, heat exchangers, heat pipes, that's all in the mall, I believe. So the only thing really we have to concern ourselves with is the centrifuges and the nuclear reactors. But we only have to make 2. And this will provide 159 megawatts, which should be more than enough for our purposes. Yeah, so once... I need to dump off some shit. Have some road. And I've got a lot of beacons. Because I need a good number of advanced circuits. Sorry, I gotta grab these. And we need many hundreds of iron gear wheels. I'm gonna be draining the pot. $2,000 iron gear wheels. Yikes. Okay, we're not gonna have many centrifuges to start. Hopefully we can start to get... I can probably hook this up at this point. I'm gonna accept that as a small loss. Okay. Build that. Let's really get steel going here. Because I see modules in beacons. So things are possible. Yep. Any day now with the blue belts. Iron actually recovered, so that's pretty nice. But, you know, obviously, I think we need more transport drones all over the place. Steel has never recovered. But we're gonna give it a fighting chance here. Yeah, boy. That's the kind of steel I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, like, this one is beaconed. That's how fast it's making steel. Pretty good. Whereas, say, this one is not beaconed. Whoops. So there's your difference. Pretty big difference. And that's, you know, that's without modules in it itself. And with, like, one beacon. So once these are all good to go, it's going to be quite the torrent of steel coming out. Should be pretty good. Nature is healing. Alright, let's go place some centrifuges. Alright, nuclear reactor. Well, okay, before we do anything, let me set heat turbines, heat exchangers, and turbines in the mall. They should be in here. It'd be crazy. Yeah, there they are, next to pump jacks. Okay. So this is turbine. This is heat pipe. This is heat exchanger. And should all be good to place. Yeah, I mean none of them are really that cheap. Each turbine is 50 copper plates, 50 iron gear wheels, 20 pipes, so 120 iron each. 120 iron each. But we're really not making that many, so we can probably restrict turbines pretty heftily. We're not getting nuts with it. Yeah. I just want a nice, cute little nuclear reactor. That's it. We got roboports everywhere here, I assume. Oh, he's fucked on the cliff again. A couple cliff fucks. Oh, hey, look at the flamethrower in action. Oh, a thing of beauty. This is an amazing bottleneck. Oh, so good. Nothing to worry about there. You definitely should have power, unless this is just not. It's weird. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage. We're gonna need another one. Say here. And that should be pretty good. Because there's a roboport here. That'll be everything. Oh, so what? Oh, yeah, we got our uranium. Good. So uranium is coming in on the back end, and we need steel here as well, or iron. I don't know how much iron though. I don't know specifically what it's for. Oh, for actually. Yeah, I think we can hand feed that. I'm not gonna set up anything. For now, we'll just use a yellow belt. Ooh, he does want yellow. Okay, so he wants light oil coming in specifically for rocket fuel, but I don't really care about rocket fuel at the moment. So screw you. Okay, now they're really gonna start to build everything. We'll get a second roboport here. Good. Everything's good. Nuclear reactor. We're not quite ready for it, but 500 copper plate, 500 steel plate, 500 red circuit, 500 concrete. And then once you have all that, you can craft it in your hands for after 8 seconds. Remarkable. But yeah, that's sort of what we want. So I'm gonna take all the concrete, and we're gonna grab all the steel here. And really, I should just eat up as much steel from here as we can. And as much copper from here as we can. Use this old base for everything it's got. Shame we don't have a box with like 2,000 copper here. That's okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Then, yeah, you just grab a couple hundred reds and we have a nuclear reactor. And then we just have to do that again. Okay, how's steel looking now that I joined that up? Still pretty much where it was. Nothing too surprising there. They're all firing, but we are in low power. Yeah, boy, once we get this nuclear reactor going, gonna be sweet. It'll all have been worth it, just like me building this plane. Can you imagine if I had never built the plane? Oh, God. And that's how people play Factorio normally. Crazy. Right. So, okay, I didn't really go through the whole process, I guess. I kind of just mentioned terms. So uranium ore comes in, and uranium ore hits the centrifuges, which do this process, uranium processing. Takes 10 ore, 12 seconds of time, and it will result in the only chance-based recipe in base Factorio. Pretty much anything else in Factorio by default, you know, you can calculate exactly how much goes in, how much goes out. It's all very, you know, determined. Uranium processing is the only luck-based thing, because the recipe results in 99.3% chance of uranium-238 and 0.7% chance of uranium-235. And uranium-235 is the good stuff that you make actual nuclear fuel out of, whereas the other stuff is still useful for like uranium ammo and things like that, but you don't make nuclear fuel out of it. Nuclear fuel cells and stuff. So, and I guess that's apparently based on like the real world process of making, you know, processing uranium for nuclear reactors. I guess 99.3% of the material they process is like, I don't know, not useful. I don't know exactly. It's based on something in the real world. So by default, yes, you set up a bunch of centrifuges, you process a whole shit ton of uranium ore, and you have a small chance of getting the good stuff to power your reactors. That's where Kovrex comes in, which we just researched. It's a purple tech, 1500 purple tech, so it's a big boy technology. But it results in this process, which takes 40 of the good stuff, 5 of the useless stuff, and 60 seconds later, you get 41 of the good stuff and 2 of the bad stuff. So you lose a little bit of the bad stuff and you gain 1 of the good stuff. But this is not random chance. It's guaranteed after 60 seconds that you will increase your supply of the good uranium by 1. So once you have 40 good uranium, you have essentially an unlimited supply, assuming you're still processing uranium and getting, you know, the less useful stuff. So that's what this setup is. It's a bunch of centrifuges processing uranium, and then a couple to do the Covarex process with the resulting products. So I assume there's this whole thing in here to make it all balanced and worked out and blah, blah, blah. There's many different Covarex blueprints you can find that do it through all sorts of different circuits and filters and splitters and blah, 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 blah. But this should work for us. Our problem is still red belts. We're just not getting those. So all our red belt production is going into blue belts, and it's very costly. I should probably turn off blue belt production. We really don't need almost any blue belts. So it'll be a little bit before we get the nuclear reactor online, sad to say. Because we don't want to burn any of the good uranium yet until we have enough for Covarex. So that's just kind of where it's at. But alright, let's see here. Oh, that got stopped up again. That's why. I mean, mostly why. But yeah, I don't need much blue belts. If I was planning on doing a big mega base, sure, we'd want thousands of it, but I'm not. And I am not. Ran out of copper. But all the turbines are in place, so that's good. It's just a matter of the heat pipes, the heat exchangers, which is mostly all copper problems. Which I don't think is I think it's a drone issue. Yeah, I mean, we're still having power issues, which is affecting a lot of things. Yeah, so I need the 2 nuclear reactors for sure, but I also want a lot of centrifuges, and I think that's more important at the moment. So let's just get more centrifuges online. Okay, let me go back to the other base. We should have a good amount of gear wheels. No. Because I never set up fucking filters. So we have just hundreds upon hundreds of green circuits. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, fine. yeah. I just want gear wheels, man. That's all I care about. Okay. It's 5 more centrifuges. 4 more. That's pretty good. Yeah, not cheap. Not cheap getting nuclear going. And the centrifuges are all running on low power, of course, so they work even slower. But all right, so all the centrifuges putting the product out onto this belt. This splitter determines that the useless stuff or less useful stuff goes over here. This Covrex centrifuge will grab whatever it needs from that belt, and it will continue on here. And this assembler, which is making uranium fuel cells, which is what gets loaded into reactors, that grabs some because it needs 19 of the useless stuff, less useful stuff. And then it continues on into here. So we're going to have a buildup of this lesser uranium that I need to just kind of figure out what to do with. We can turn it into uranium ammo if we get military 4. No. Is that its own thing? Uranium ammo might be its own thing. I'm not sure. So, oh, it's yellow science. It's its own thing. Yeah, so right now we really do not have much use for 238. So, for now, it's just going to get loaded into a box, and we will be happy with the box. Probably we'll set up a couple boxes. Just to ensure that it doesn't back up. Because if it backs up, then the whole process shuts down. So that means all the 235, the good stuff, goes on this way. The Covrex will grab what it needs. Uranium fuel cell will grab what it needs. And otherwise it goes on out. So we can also put that into a chest, but you know. Then to ensure that Covrex keeps working, it's going to take everything out of the Covrex as a result, put it in this box, then this one will transfer it over to this chest, and then this will read it. This will filter out the good stuff, assuming the box has more than 40 in it. So any excess over 40, which is what it needs to run, will go back onto this belt, which gets dumped out onto there, and so on and so forth. It's a pretty simple way of doing it. Now, there is this nuclear fuel reprocessing, which takes the used up fuel cells, and after 60 seconds, you get back 3 of the less useful stuff. That's what this centrifuge is for. That is a very low concern for me, though. So, yeah, at this point, it's just building all the centrifuges and waiting for us to get somewhat lucky. You can see that these have both run 22 times each, and we still have not one of the 235. Because it's a pretty fucking low chance. It's a questionable process. There's been multiple mods that have changed the way nuclear reactors work and uranium processing work. Exotic Industries, which I just played through, did it pretty cool. to ensure that it's not like a giant pain in the ass to just hope that you get lucky at some point and you get the good uranium. And just changing it so that the actual process is much more involved and complicated, but you know what you're getting in the end, more or less. I think Exotic Industries might still be a little luck-based, but not nearly as much. And there are mods that I know that make reactors much more realistic. Reactors are much more realistic with how, like, the control rods work and all that sort of stuff, so you can actually modify their efficiency and temperature and blah, blah, blah. But vanilla is just this quirky little system. Right, so we want to make more centrifuges. That's more steel, more green chips, which that number is going down. Every number is going down rather than up. Where is it all going? No, my steel. Okay, let's grab the steel. Good. We got gear wheels. Good. We've got concrete. Good. That's 3 more centrifuges. Good. Red circuits, we're still consuming constantly. Just to fuel this Roboport assembler, which is only set to ever have 10 in there, but I don't know if it's ever reached that number. They keep taking from it because it's a provider chest. Yep, still no 235. As for the reactors itself, fuel cells get loaded into the reactor. This generates heat. And heat is not really used almost at all in the base game outside of this process. Other overhaul mods and stuff greatly expand on the heat aspect, which is kind of cool. So this heat is transferred into these heat pipes. These heat pipes carry into these heat exchangers, which are basically just super boilers. They consume water. And rather than like a fuel, such as burning coal or something, instead they consume heat. So they require the nuclear reactor to constantly provide a certain temperature of heat, 500 degrees Celsius. And then they will burn the water and turn it into steam at 500 degrees Celsius. And steam turbines are essentially just super steam engines. They require steam at 500 degrees Celsius in order to run. And each turbine then generates 5.8 megawatts of power. Compared to a steam engine, which is like 5.8. It's what is it? 900 kilowatts. I'm sorry. So, yeah, this reactor setup contains, I don't know, what was it? What was it? I don't remember. 28 turbines. 28 times 5.8 is whatever the number was. Over 100, 140, I think it was, right? And as long as you have fuel cells to keep putting into the nuclear reactor so that it keeps generating heat, then it's all good. Now, all the circuit controlled here and stuff is, and all that, is that the system by itself is not very smart, and it will just continually put fuel cells into the reactors, and which will just continually generate heat that you may not necessarily need. Because you're going to generate a lot of steam. You know, you're generating 103 steam per second, and you might not necessarily use that because your turbines don't necessarily use all the steam per second that they can, because your power demand is not that high. So that's why you have all these storage tanks that hold steam, and they essentially act as your batteries, so that if you have excess steam that you're not consuming, it goes in here, it's stored until you need it, and then they draw out of that. So the nuclear reactor does not need to necessarily be firing constantly, because you're going to have excess steam that you're using. So these circuits just check the levels of steam in the storage tanks. If it ever goes below a certain level, they'll tell the inserters to put a fuel cell into the reactor so that it fires again, so you can generate more steam. That's pretty much it. When I first started playing, I was very confused by nuclear reactors and how they operated, but now I get it. I still don't want to design my own or anything, but I get it. Yeah, okay, we have two. We have 2 uranium-235 out of 40 that we need. Honestly, it probably would not be the worst idea to take, like, 1 to make a fuel cell. Just, I mean, actually, we get 10 fuel cells out of it. Just so we can have power going, so that not everything is running on low power, including the centrifuges. I probably could just use 1 nuclear reactor, but it is less efficient to do that. As I said, they have the neighbor bonus. Oh, my coal line here got fucked up. When did that happen? How did I get stone in there? Okay, hold on. I can fix this. Not that it matters much at this point, but it's wrong. Wrong, and it must be amended. Okay. Alright, so if we want to make the second nuclear reactor, we need the 500 copper. I can just grab off of here. Could have just grabbed it out of the furnaces. They probably all have... Yeah, they all have like 100 in them each. Steel? Are you holding a lot of steel, perhaps? You are. Good, that makes it a lot easier. Good. More concrete, and then the red circuits, of course. Yeah, it's a lot. Alright, boom. That should be the only nuclear reactors I need to make. If I need more power than this, I'm doing something wrong, and I need to just, like, finish the game. I'm getting too distracted with other things at that point. Alright. I think everything is set, so... we're just going to grab 1 out of here. We're going to dump it in here. I do need, what, 10 iron plates? And we may as well get more than that. Sure. Do that. Okay. And there's our 10 uranium fuel cells. So we're just going to, whoops. We're going to plop one into each just to get her started. And from the looks of it, we want to just have them come along here. There you go. And all right, so they are consuming that fuel cell and slowly rising in temperature now. Up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Let's find out. 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty hot. People also ask, can an oven reach 1,000 degrees? Apparently, yeah. Pizza ovens can some pizza ovens can get to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's crazy. Anyways, yeah. So once it hits 500 and the heat pipes hit 500 here, we will start. So that's the other thing is they go up to 1,000 and then they take a while to cool back down to 500. So you really do not need to constantly burn. But we need to hook this up to the grid. There you go. We do need some combinators here for this to work properly. There you go. It's at 250. I think we'll end the video once these are running. And yeah, we need more centrifuges. Expensive as they are. We'll go make some more centrifuges. Give me all your steel. Give me all your gear wheels. And unfortunately, give me all your red circuits. This'll all even out eventually, don't worry. Boy, it's getting pretty hectic over there. Anyways. Okay, that should be pretty good. Hmm. 450 degrees. Yeah, okay. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for Cobra X to finally kick in. I'm sure you could calculate how long on average. Oh, all right. I think we're functioning. We're online with some of these. Yep, turbines are firing up all over the place. There you go. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. Slowly coming online. Yep, slowly all of them are coming online. This one's starting to spin up. Starting to fill the tanks. Good, good. Centrifuges are all running full speed. We're up to 3. 235. I mean, again, we can always just pluck one out if we need to keep these running for the time being. We'll get to Kovrex eventually, as long as we have uranium and power. So, you know. Okay. So now look at us. 344 megawatts total production available. Yes! Nuclear! And that should mean, yeah, the accumulators are full. So the solar panels are actually going to carry the bulk of the load during the day, so as to not tax steam engines and turbines at all. And then, yeah, if things spike, these other two will go up. At night, the accumulators will run to replace the load from the solar panels in what should be a happy balance. And overall, we should be all good to go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna take one more. Just because we've already used 4 of the 10 we made, and I can already see this one has none available to grab if it wants to refuel, so screw it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Also, I have, like, no ammo, so I don't know what I'm really gonna do here. Yeah, I got no ammo, no walls. Things are coming in. It's annoying. Really gonna have to just solve defense after some point. We don't have to worry about this shit. But yes, for now, I'm gonna end the video. Okay, so accumulators won't actually fire unless we exceed our normal production. Or our normal satisfaction. Well, yeah, we exceed our production. So they'll just hold charge. I think to get beyond that, to actually force accumulators to use their charges every night, you'd have to set up some sort of circuit system or something or other. Not anything we really care to do. So this is what we got for now. And it should run pretty well. Alright, yes, okay. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Factorio. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.